My God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad. Turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back. I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap in all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen your watch when you first dropped, that was clouded. Which means you used to fake it till you make it type.
Like to welcome those of you just tuning in. You're just in time. We're here in the first inning with no score. Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Polanco, base runner at first with 1 out. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. The 1-0. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
No.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1. Here it is. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. On the ground to the left side. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw will get him at first. A run will score, but that was a heck of a play just to get an out that time.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The set and the 1-2.
No, that's
Could take there to lay off the high fastball. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 1. The Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking. And a step off. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
No strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pagan racing back, and this will kick off the wall now out near the 390 sign. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Tries to dump this one out to left. And it's in there. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he has 9 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get them both. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Stepping up now, Jesus Aguilar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pagan is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets strand one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Baez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Pagan was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. One out, nobody on. Two and two.
We're playing 2-2.
And he got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready now, Garth Raimo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. In is Christian Yelich. In previous at-bats against Clayton Richard, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ripped on the ground to first. Raimo takes it in. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Just foul.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Liner towards second. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 on its way. And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Lucroy stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hit hard back up the middle. And to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1. The pitcher, Jimmy Baez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. It comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's Mookie Betts. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And up to bat next to Lino DeShields. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Galvis on third. Lucroy on second. Betts at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Toward the plate goes right by him.
Well, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D'Lo, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Justin Turner. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 0-1 pitch coming. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Line drive to center field. Pagan is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We've played 2 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Brewers 1. Leading off the inning, Byron Bond, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Gregory Polanco is on deck. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Here's Gregory Polanco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-1. plate, Jesus Aguilar. He flew out in his last at bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But an atom ball right to him for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So one man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Yelich is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this. But man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Christian Yelich becomes out number 2 this inning. In there, and it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Timeout.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Right side. There is Altuve. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's wide, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They lead it 2-1. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Here comes the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire
into the box, Patrick Klobov. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First time up, he went The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Conforto on at first, nobody out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two. A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back. No double play. So a runner at first with one out now, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. First pitch on its way. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Into the box now, Ken Pagan, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Brewers strand one. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Rounded slowly to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Into the box now, Jimmy Baez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Hops this one up. And no one will track it down. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Timeout.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Raimo will put this one away, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in, Garth Raimo. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Clayton Richard is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back. 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
The 1-2. Runner goes for second. Popped up, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Now batting, Delino DeShields. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Justin Turner. Polanco is there, 1 away. Next for the Mets, Jesus Aguilar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. In there for strike 1. DeShields stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first.
Runner, he's going.
DeShields breaks from the bag. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. DeShields isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. From the stretch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busts it around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Richard Cho is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's flared toward left center. Klobov has got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Hot shot to third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Stepping in now, Patrick Kloboff. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. No hits to this point. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
3-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch on its way. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in, Tyler Flowers. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Conforto, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler Flowers is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And this is sliced hard down the left field line, and this will find its way to the 335 sign. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. In now, Garth Raimo, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. 2 out here and a runner at second. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 5 and the Brewers 3. Mitch Moreland is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. Cho, just a 19-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. This is pulled into right, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now to the plate, Delino DeShields. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Into the box now, Justin Turner, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Rodney O'Keefe takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
O'Keefe, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Pagan is there, 2 gone. Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 8-3.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side, and the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Adam Morgan is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High in the air out to center field. Pagan has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So they get 3 runs. Tony Siff is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Larry Morales is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Standing in, Gregory Polanco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's full now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Gone. Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, Giro, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Dan Otero is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Austin Romine will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Galvis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Romine, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in the midst of his 8th major. Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Popped him up. Raimo over to his left, and no one will get this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 in the air to straightaway center field. Pagan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets go down quickly, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Shane Green is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Weakly hit towards first. Aguilar is right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Conforto 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Another 0-2 coming. Fastball well outside.
Playing 12, 1-2.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
He's set and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. Ill-advised swing that time.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And now time is called here as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Mets are out on top 8-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. The 0-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready for another chance. Delino DeShields so far 2 for 3 in this one. And a high strike there. 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Polanco on the run. And no one will track it down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Luis Avilan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
The 2-1 on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Down
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth. So striding forward now, Ken Pagan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Flowers aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ken Pagan becomes the first out of the inning. Jed Lowry will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
8-3 tonight. The New York Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jimmy Baez earns the win, his second, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Come from an explosion in the sky.
Here goes another classic. Yeah, let's take it back to two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone track. That's the only way they gonna hear you. Fresher than fresh.
27 World Series titles, 39 AL pennants, 24 Hall of Famers. As one of the most iconic franchises in MLB history, yearly expectations begin and end for the Yankees with adding a 28th title to their mantle. In 2018, the Bronx Bombers' pursuit of an AL East title was derailed when the rival Red Sox swept a 4-game series in early August. An ALDS loss to the Red Sox only added salt to the wounds. To be sure, this is a team that won 100 games last year, and the Yankees are loaded with superstars up and down the roster. Is 2019 the year the Yankees reestablish themselves as the AL Alpha Dog? The chase begins now.
No time to mess around.
We are live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as the New York Yankees get their 2019 season underway against the Baltimore Orioles. And with more on the Yanks' outlook for 2019, we send it down to our sideline reporter, Heidi Watney.
Matt, I asked a few of the players how it feels to enter the season carrying the weight of high expectations placed on them as consensus frontrunners. They say they enter with high expectations too, but their plan is to take it one game at a time. For today, that would mean replicating last year's opening day victory, which helped them get off to a strong 18-10 start in their first month. Another strong start would be a good first step towards overcoming the world champion Red Sox in the AL East and making a 28th World Series title a reality for this franchise.
Thank you, Heidi. And now for the moment these Yankee fans have been waiting for all winter. Opening day. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Alcides Escobar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
snap move over to first. Runners back. That'll bring in Joey Rickard.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. LeMahieu for 1. To Voit in time for the double play. So striding in, Jonathan Villar. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Liner in there for a base hit. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Behind 0-2 now. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on 2 bases. Here's Didi Gregorius. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
So we got him swinging. Didi Gregorius is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voit. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home. home ballpark.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. His past history with Dylan Bundy, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Stanton is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. And here's Renato Nunez. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 0 for 5. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Digging in once again, Jesus Sucre. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, 2 down now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
All even now. 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Striding in, Cedric Mullins. He'll start us off in the 8th. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So digging in now, Joey Rickard. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're up 2-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Grounded to the right. Throw to first is in time for the first out. In now, Gary Sanchez. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he has a 3-for-12 line. He also has 1 home run. In there, 0-1. On the ground to third. Nunez has it. Oh, what a play. Hats off to that one.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. At the plate, Jonathan Villar, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Count is 1-2 now. Villar gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, DJ Stewart. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bounce to first. Trumbo is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. One out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Liner towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he puts it on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Here comes the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Wow, he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. And the runner is in from second. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
Boy, this is one of the advantages of being the home team, getting that last chance to hit, Hero. Big base hit right there. Ties things up here in the ninth.
Oh, the boys are going crazy in the dugout right now. We could have a fresh ball game on our hands right here with some extra innings looming. Let's see if they're able to tack on one more.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Torres, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Infante has a good reputation for preventing wing. Can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Now in the box, Renato Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Zach Britton takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
A 2-1 count to Nunez. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Sucre. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Cedric Mullins. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Didi Gregorius becomes out number 2 this inning. First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And this game is still tied. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. But look there at what the Yankees have available for them in the bullpen should they want to make a move here. Stepping into the box, Joey Rickard. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 1 for 5. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Jace Peterson will come on now and pinch run here. Dylan Betances is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Escobar, the runner at third. Rickard over at second. Peterson is over at first with 1 away.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
3-2 now. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Stepping in, Jesus Sucre, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, bases loaded. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he fouls this one off. And he popped him up. On the move is Stanton. And no one will track it down. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll... Jace Peterson will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Michael Givens gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. LOG, I see I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit?
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice, yeah.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the expansion era Boomers and the mid-century Groundbreakers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Babe Ruth is on the mound for the Groundbreakers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats. And if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association to support the baseball softball program around the world. By program, fields, and purposes, the baseball seeks to encourage and maintain youth participation in the game. For more information, visit baseballfund.com. memorabilia, and much more. Don't forget to visit our team shop here at the stadium or online at MLBshop.com.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one. Popped him up. Gehrig is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. And with that, here's how the visiting expansion era Boomers are lining up. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine. Joe Morgan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is a letter high fastball swung on and missed.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Again, another foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Fouled off. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hard hit ball to second. Robinson is there. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit there is Junior's aboard.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Deaver, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Reggie Jackson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Griffey Jr., the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Williams is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. The Boomers are out in front here, 2-0. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, man.
So digging in now, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw by Gout is in time, and that's the first out. Now a chance to check out the starting 9 for the Mid-Century Groundbreakers as penned by Sparky Anderson. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Digging in, Ernie Banks. To begin the at-bat, it's 0-1. Ryan is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Willie Mays. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. 2. Close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. It's a lead for the expansion era, 2-0. Now at the plate, Willie Stargell.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. One and 2 now. Stargell on at first, nobody out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And the count will be full. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Now another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Another full count offering on its way. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Lou Gehrig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall.